Hello, it's the Irish Gypsy here to deliver your September 2016 general readings. Thank you so much for those of you who continue to watch and listen and subscribe to my channel and give all the wonderful feedback and support that you guys are so awesome at, particularly with the comments both on my YouTube channels and the ones that some of you send via email, even while I'm roaming around here in Eastern Europe. Thank you so much for all the comments, and again, I really love the descriptions of how the readings play out for you and for those of you for whom these readings do resonate predictively. And thank you to those of you who continue to reach out for those one-on-one personal readings. As I always say, it is an honor and a pleasure always to read for you, and I thank you, and you have my gratitude for the trust you place in me to interpret and intuit the cards for you and the updates that my clients continue to give me. Thank you so very much for that. And if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading, you can click on the little About sign on my YouTube channel's homepage, which will give you a little more information and detail on myself, the services I offer, and my contact information. My email address, which is Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to do a reading with you. One-on-one readings are my favorite things to do. I'm pretty good at getting back with you quite quickly and setting up a reading within a pretty reasonable period of time. Turnaround time can be anywhere right now from 3 to 4 days to perhaps 10 days or so, but almost always within a week and a half I can get a reading to you, particularly if there are recorded readings while I'm traveling. I do live Skype readings. They are a little more difficult to navigate while I'm traveling because of time zone coordinations, but we can always do our best. So again, if you're interested, send me an email and we'll go from there. I am continuing to use my beloved Gilded Tarot deck by artist Cyril Marchetti, whom I absolutely adore. This reading is for Aquarius for September 2016, and if Aquarius is your primary sun sign, this may or may not resonate predictively for you depending on what's going on in your life, because these are general readings and there's so many of you watching. Your rising and your moon sign may resonate more predictively for you and what's going on in your life now, or if you're like me, you may find that each of your three signs, sun, moon, and rising, may resonate for you in different areas of your life, like job and career, and then personal relationships, etc., spirituality, etc. So try to check all three each month and mid-month to get as clear and whole and definitive a picture as possible. So moving right along, this reading is for Aquarius for September 2016. What does the month of Aquarius hold for the air sign? Sorry, what does the month of September 2016 hold for the air sign of Aquarius? The water bearer. Show me the energies for the air sign of Aquarius for September 2016. Aquarius, September 2016. Show me the energies for the air sign of Aquarius for the month of September 2016. What does the month of September hold for our water bearers, our Aquarians, air sign of Aquarius, September 2016? Okay. We begin with the Ace of Pentacles, followed by the Fool. Wow. Some people are moving, buying a new home, moving. Next we have the King of Wands, followed by the Four of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, followed by the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Wands, followed by the Emperor, and from the bottom of the deck, your crowning card is the Magician. Overall energy is the Magician. Let's just take a quick look, Aquarius. New beginnings, some pretty concrete energy. I'm feeling something about homes, moving, property matters for a lot of you. A lot of work around this. Family homes, perhaps, moving into a home, building a home, buying a home, selling a home, moving for a lot of you. Communication about that. Maybe needing to take a break in the middle of it. Working hard. But overall energy being the Magician, you have everything you need on this path. You have everything you need to create this path, manifest this path, and kind of put things together. Looks like a lot of work, negotiation, and communication, but it looks like it's going to be coming together. Okay, let's begin. So we begin September 2016 Aquarius, or since I'm recording this at the end of August, time being fluid, somewhere around there, we have the Ace of Pentacles, followed by the Fool. Two cards which represent new beginnings. First one, the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles is governed by the element of earth, so it is a suit that is earthbound. It's tangible, dependable, solid, reliable, rooted. It can be about concrete things like money, finances, job, career, property, home. I'm feeling a lot about houses, property, and home this month for a lot of you. Aces represent new beginnings, the seeds, the promise and potential of something to come, which looks initially quite well and has, again, it has the promise and potential to grow into something quite beautiful, to manifest into something quite nice. So this would be a tangible new beginnings. I often refer to the Ace of Pentacles as the moving card because I often see it come up when people are moving apartments, moving homes, relocating, something to do with home. I'm getting home and property. Some of you may be buying a new home, moving into a new home or apartment, relocating. It's brand new beginnings, but it's tangible, concrete new beginnings. And for a lot of you, it is like the beginning of the beginnings. You may be moving somewhere completely new, relocating somewhere completely new. Some of you, this may be, you may be relocating out of state or even out of the country. But a lot of you, I think, are making tangible new beginnings, moving, new homes, property, etc. That Ace of Pentacles is paired with the Fool, which is another new beginning card, but even stronger because it's major arcana, fingers of the divine, profound, significant energies, messages, life shift and life changes. This is a big move for a lot of you. The Fool is here to tell us that while it's great to have actual destination, goals, and work towards those goals and being practical, particularly with that Ace of Pentacles, it's a grounded earthly energy. The Fool is also here to remind us that the joy and the value and the lessons is more on the journey itself than it is actually in reaching the destination itself or being goal oriented, that it's really more about the journey itself than the destination. The Fool is also here to remind us about the stop and smell the roses, the carpe diem of it, to step outside our comfort zone and take a risk. So for those of you for whom this concrete, tangible new beginning, moving, relocating, getting into your first home or apartment or something to that effect, for those of you for whom it resonates as that and it feels a little risky, it's a little scary, it's your first time, it's a brand new thing, the universe is strongly saying, do it, take a risk, step out. That Fool is right there. Of course, you know, we want to be somewhat reasonable and planned about it, particularly when if this is about business, job, career, home, property matters. We want to make sure there's water in the pool before we jump into it. But it does look like this new beginning has the potential to be really rooted, foundational, and grounded for you. But it looks like a great, great potential for you. Now, next to that, we have the King of Wands paired with the Four of Swords. So the King of Wands. Wands is governed by the element of fire, so it's a very active, fiery, action-oriented suit. The energy of the suit of Wands is creation energy. It's about creating, manifesting, building. It's very forward-moving, sometimes fast, fiery, spontaneous, impulsive, exciting, enthusiastic. Kings and queens represent energies or actual people, because they're court cards, who have reached the mastery of their suit, or they've evolved along the page knight, queen, king path of evolution that we're all here to do. Queens and kings represent more mature, reflective, grown-up sort of people. They're less spontaneous and impulsive than we tend to be when we're younger, because they've walked a longer path of life, learned through trial and error, kind of grown-up, experienced. This could represent somebody that is significant on this path and this new beginning for you. And because it's the King of Wands, it could represent an actual fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is somebody who's very good at what they do, very enthusiastic, creative, at the top of their game, a real go-getter, not one to rest on their laurels for very long. When they decide what they want, they immediately go after it and get it. They're very good at inspiring other people, very good at getting the job done. They're good at delegating and inspiring other people to get the job done. They're They're fire-oriented and very action-oriented people. It's a king, so it represents somebody. It could be a female as well, but although it is coming up as a king, but somebody perhaps in a position of power, authority, or status, somebody who's playing a significant role in this brand new beginning with you. For some of you, this is going to represent the energy that you yourself are manifesting in order to have this new beginning and pulling everything together for whatever this new beginning represents. And again, for a lot of you, however, it's going to play out in specific details differently because it's a general reading again, and a lot of you are watching. But it does feel like property, home, moving, that sort of thing. And that King of Wands either it represents a person that's significant on this path with you. It could be a partner. It could be the energy you're manifesting. And it looks like it's taking a lot of energy, and you may want to, for some of you, you may want to take a little breather, take some time back to reflect, maybe take a little bit of, around the middle of the month, a little rest and recoup time to kind of get some of your energy back, pull some stuff together. That King of Wands is paired with the Four of Swords, which is a card about rest and respite, withdrawing from conflict, withdrawing from battle, challenge, or struggle of some kind to take a bit of a rest, recoup, a breather. It can also represent taking a step back to go within and kind of reflect and assess and make sure that everything's on the right track, that all the details are kind of together. For some of you, this could play out that this King of Wands person, which represents an actual external person in your environment that's significant on this new beginning, a new path with you. It could be that you need to maybe have a little bit of, I mean, they have quite a bit of fire and enthusiastic and action, and they're really kind of very go-getters. You may need to take a little bit of a breather, a little bit of space and time away from this individual for a short time around the middle of the month. For some of you, this is the energy that you're manifesting, and again, the advice is to make sure to take care of yourself. It looks like there's a lot of work and detail and pulling things together going into this. Just make sure that while you're trying to get all the bases covered and all this communication works going on around whatever this is, that you take care of yourself too, and make sure you get enough rest and sleep and food and like all of that kind of stuff, because for some of you, you may run the risk of just overworking and overwhelming yourself with all of this coming together. As wonderful and exciting as it is, it still looks like a lot of energy playing out here and a lot of work. So right next to that, it echoes that, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Worker Bee card, paired with the Ten of Cups. So the Eight of Pentacles, again, that earth element energy suit, Eight of Pentacles. This is the Worker Bee card. He is slowly, steadily, step by step, successfully building up a solid, successful foundation for himself. This is the 8. It's not the 2, the 4, the 6, or even the 7. He's worked on each of these 7 pentacles, and he's hard at work on the 8th pentacle, working with just as much diligence and perseverance and attention to detail as he put into the other 7. The sun is setting outside. He's already lit his candles. He appears to be alone. Maybe everybody else has gone to work. Maybe you're burning the candles at both ends on this project, this deal, this moving property, home, whatever this is. You're working very, very hard on it. Maybe putting in a lot of hours, a lot of detail, a lot of work into whatever this is manifesting for you. But it is home and family somehow, property again, home, property, family. It's about building the foundations which are going to grow roots and manifest and play out for a long, long time. It's about that coming together, that home, happy, harmony, family, where all the puzzle pieces come together, because that 8 of Pentacles, that work he's putting into it, it's about this 10 of Cups. 10s represent the end of a cycle, the coming together, the culmination, the achievement, the place where all the puzzle pieces come together. Cups is governed by the element of water, so it's about that watery fluid world of our feelings, emotions, relationships, love. It's about our emotional landscape and how we feel. The 10s represent the end of the cycle, the coming together. All 10 cups, the full emotional range, happiness, all the pieces are coming together. Home, harmony, family, roots, success that's long lasting. So again, however this is playing out, I feel like for a lot of you it's moving, house, home, property, but it's about family and love and relationships and people coming together and family. You're working very, very hard on this. Now, towards the end of September 2016, we have a lot of communication going on. We have the Eight of Wands, again, that fire-oriented suit. The Eight of Wands is a card of communication, swift, rapid, successful, I think, communication. It often refers to communication. It can be face-to-face communication, but it often refers to other forms too. You know, mail, text, phone, email, etc. A lot of communication going back and forth about whatever this is specifically for you, Aquarius. But it feels like it's, for some of you, if you're waiting on communication, it's en route. You can see that these wands have already left their point of origin and they're already almost at their point of destination. So if any of you are waiting for communication, it's coming, and it will probably come towards the end of the month. For others of you, this is going to represent the end of the month. There's this flurry of kind of communication about this matter. And it's that Eight of Wands is paired with the Emperor. This could represent, sometimes this represents a father figure. It is the Emperor. It's somebody who's kind of, as a specific person for some of you, this is communication at the end of the month with somebody who's, it could be, if this is a property, legal matter, moving, this is somebody in a position of status, responsibility, a decision making, somebody who has the authority to make a major decision. There's a lot of communication with him. He's a very disciplined, structured, ordered individual. Cross the T's, dot the I's. He has a big job. He's an emperor, a lot of things to cover. It can represent a paternal figure, somebody in the position of a paternal figure, lots of communication. It could be some of you with an actual father or father figure, but I think for the majority of you, it's somebody in a position of status, somebody who has there's a lot of communication at the end of the month with somebody who has the ability to big decision making, helping the rest of this come together kind of at the end of the month. It could be you're a real estate agent making the final deal, a bank manager, a loan officer, if it's a legal matter, a judge perhaps, somebody who has the authority and the power to make a decision that has a significant effect on this path and on everything coming together. Lots of communication at the end of the month with this individual. Overall crowning card, we have the major arcana card of the Magician. Smart, intelligent individual. The Magician has a tendency to walk his own path because he has walked his own path of life, a long path. He's learned a lot from trial and error, success, failure, triumph, defeat. He is now at a place in his life where he has the knowledge, the experience, the tools. He knows how to use the tools. He has everything he needs to build whatever he wants to build, fix whatever he wants to fix, manifest whatever he wants to manifest. This is having everything that you need to make this path whatever you want it to be, to pull all the details together. It does look like a bit of an exhausting month, but a successful one. Again, brand new beginnings, moving, relocating, property, home, business. Maybe for some of you, lots of work going into this, maybe needing to take a step back, maybe around the middle of the month to, make sure you take care of yourself. You're pulling it all together. It's home, harmony, family, puzzle pieces coming together, really, really happy, and that last flurry of communication successful at the end. But overall, you've got everything that you need to kind of knock this one out of the park, Aquarius. So that represents your general reading for September 2016, Aquarius. I hope you've enjoyed it, that you've at least found it useful in some way, that it's brought you a little clarity and insight, some food for thought. Again, make sure you take care of yourself. It looks like a busy and successful month. And if any of you are interested in a personal reading, just click on the About button. You can send me an email at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to work with you. Good luck, Aquarius. Take care of yourself and have a wonderful month. And until I see you all again in a couple of weeks for the September 2016 mid-month readings, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life always. Thanks for watching, Aquarius, and I'll see you soon. Bye.